Hey everyone, before we start this video, I just wanted to say thanks for watching. And this game demo was really good. It's a very long one, as you can tell. There was no voice acting in this game, so I read out loud all of the conversations in the game. By the end of the game, my voice was pretty much trying to give out, but I made it through and I enjoyed my experience. So sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoy. Thanks. Hey everyone, welcome to Demo Dungeon. We are playing All Our Broken Parts. Let's get started, shall we? I know I shouldn't be here, but I still have plenty of time before I wake up. Come on, hold my hand. I know I'm not holding on to anything, but I like to imagine there's a hand there. I also like to imagine the seawater washing over my toes, the sand slipping away beneath my feet. But that would be too much, and I'd easily wake up. Sister, I'm scared. I remember that feeling, endless deep blue stretching to the horizon, the bottomless sea below felt like nothingness. But it must have been a good feeling, right? You knew you were on a boat. Rocking was like a chair on your porch, like rain beating against the window. The wind was strong, but you knew Dad was always bringing you home, right? Home. I know it's nearby, but now isn't the time to imagine it. Why are you holding so tight? It's not like I'm going anywhere. I'm sorry. I'll take you home. Just stay with me for a while. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have. Alright, don't say it. I thought I could save you. I tried to grip tighter, but I only touched my own fingers. Sister? Sister? Take me home, sister. Got a good beat. Doctor? Vital stable. Unauthorized. Authorization acquired. Commencing surgery. Or, not unauthorized. Whoa. Doing some brain surgery on the robot man? Wicked. Connecting. Welcome to the recycling pre-processing assist system establishing connection. Is anyone there? System ready, awaiting power. Why can't I move? Patient 47 is ready for power on. Wake up. Who's there? Mom? Is that you? We're gonna cough cough. Uh-oh. We shocked him? We need to do it again? Nope. To-do list. What is going on? Patient 47, you are undergoing pre-processing at the recycling center. Please cooperate during the procedure. Of course, I will cooperate with the procedure. Who's talking? This body feels so awful. Doctor, there's something inside my head. Why can't I move? I was just... Get out! This body feels so awful. It's a acute prototype leak. Locating the abnormal module to inject a sedative command. Alright. Just gotta plug that in right there. Uh-oh. Anomaly detected, huh? Due to interference from other modules. That's the end of the exam. So, can't do that. Do I need to, like... Oh, wait. No, I guess I need to plug that back in. From other modules. Okay. Plug in the cable and find the abnormal module. I mean, I'm clicking on stuff. I plug the cable in. Oh, I can plug the cable into other things. Anomaly detected due to interference from other modules. Okay, so not that one. Maybe memory? Aha! Doctor? You will save me, right? Inject sedative command. What do we do? Oh. I thought it was a button on the screen, not just the thing that said that. Doctor? Injecting sedative command now. Doctor, I'm so sleepy. It will be over soon. It disappeared, Doctor. Thank you. Cough, cough, cough. Uh-oh. Was I too late after all? Doctor, it's back. I can feel it in... It's in... Ah! Is this... Am I back again? I know now. I remember. How could this happen? How could... No one ever told me. It's in every single module. The prototype is leaking, initiating data in isolation. Of course I will cooperate. What are you going to do? Sending you back to where you belong. Executing data isolation. Doctor, I feel so sick. Damn it, we're losing him, Jim. I can't breathe, Doctor. It's leaking too fast. There's no time. Preparing for module removal. Patient 47, the following conversation will be recorded. I'm about to remove your memory module. You will fall into a coma. I am now asking for your consent. What? I consent to your request. No, Doctor, I don't want to die. I must die. Recycling must be completed. I want to go home. Mom. I'm sorry, there is no mom. Is this the only tool I have? Gonna cut that out. Just around the outside here. Don't worry, this will be all over soon. Oop. I broke it. Alright. Whew. That was almost a disaster. Is it over, Doctor? What? How are you still... Why am I still in this body? This isn't how prototype leakage was described in the manual. This has to be a nightmare. This has to be a nightmare. Hey! I need to wake up. Anomaly detected. Reapplying power now. It's kind of freaky looking when it zaps like that. Is it stable? Next. No! There has to be a way out. Mom, save me. Once more, hang in there. Can you hear me? Wait for me. Mom, don't leave me behind. Patient has lost consciousness. This is bad. Charge! Ah! Come back to me. Don't die on my... God damn it. What are these flashes? Oops. It's like flashes of his face and stuff. Come back, please. Don't. Oh, he dead. He dead, bro. Oh. Let me die. Let me die. Let me die. Stop it. And we're falling into nothing. Chapter 1. Yeah. It'd be even better if we got a vacation after the annual review is over. Working from dawn till dusk just to make our data a little more valuable. Might as well get recycled early and be reborn soon. Hey. Huh? Yeah? What do you mean, yeah? You're not listening to a word I'm saying. Why are you so distracted? You're thinking about that thing, aren't you? What thing? What else could it be? Everyone's talking about it now. That runaway guy. The runaway guy? Oh, right, I forgot. You just transferred here, right? So you don't have news access yet. Check this out. Hold on, let me change the channel. Whoa. Did everyone change the channel? It's a new feature called, what is it? Frequency layering technology? Every entity sees a different image. Pretty cool, right? Is currently still at large. This is the one I was talking about. 3 days ago, the entity broke free from control during the recycling approval phase, and its whereabouts remain unknown. All entities are advised to stay vigilant and actively report any leads. Information shows that the entity is a registered problem individual, claiming to have found clues about the sea and trying to locate it. This is a reminder to all entities: the sea does not exist. If you experience any cognitive deviations of this nature, please seek medical attention immediately. Is that the guy we worked on? Hey, what's wrong? I'm fine. And why are you always... Oh, I'm so stupid. You had that nightmare again. Yeah. It's alright. It's in the past now. After the annual review is over, I'll take you somewhere nice. Are you still short a lot of points? Hey, no sweat. I'm top 3 in the group, or maybe top 300. I mean, 3,000. Worst comes to worst, we'll just do it before the annual review. Hey, it's gonna be fine. At least don't think about what comes after the annual review for now. Just focus on getting ready. We're here. Alright, here's hoping. Wishing us both the luck on the annual review. Run cool. Run cool. Run cool. A new phrase. Instead of staying cool, we're running cool. Cool runnings. Seems our doctor doesn't know what time it is. Supervisor Ingrid. 7:15, if I recall correctly. The required time is 7:30. I don't think I'm late. I don't care what time it is. Arrive before the patient. That's what any doctor should do. We'll be apologetic. Sorry, I'll be earlier next time. Good. Keep it that way. Don't forget, not every district is willing to take in a problem individual. It's cited softly and swept directly to the very bottom of the holographic tablet. Your performance improvement review is complete. As for the metrics, you scraped by. Looks like you're in luck. However, you still have an improvement observation period. What? You must continue to comply with supplementary rule number 93-301. Treated entities must be fully capable of resuming work, normal work, before returning to duty. No treatments beyond standard protocol. No leaving the clinic during designated hours. No until when? When I say you can. So, never. Don't think the annual review is just temporary. Your joining has brought a lot of instability to my jurisdiction. You should remember, I'm the one who saved you. You could be recycled by the company at any moment. You try to say something, but only part your lips slightly. Its brow remains furrowed. but the corners of his mouth twitch, offering you a contemptuous smile. Anyway, let a single patient get recycled by the efficiency review department. Get back to your post. I have other quasi-problem individuals to deal with. Don't say anything more and enter the clinic without looking back. What a bee. Am I right? Don't stay cool. Stay hot. Run hot. I won't accept the entire department's evaluation being affected just because of your strange illness. I'm not sick, Supervisor. I just wasn't paying attention. I'll be more careful from now on. I'll do a great job, believe me. I used to. I don't care how well you did before. That means nothing to me. I have said this many times. This is your last chance, understood? If you mess up again, you will be recycled. Don't need to tell you what that means, do I? I don't want to be recycled. The company has spent a lot of resources training you. If you don't care yourself, don't embarrass me. Listen, Pee-Pee? Pee-Pee? I guess that's your name. I'm helping you. You have always been the worst performing art module entity. To keep you, I am bearing a pressure you cannot imagine. Get a physical checkup, receive treatment, whatever you do, get some rest tonight. Yes, Supervisor. Oh, Pee-Pee. It's okay. It didn't sound like it was an easy one to deal with. Ah, you heard all that. I'm sorry. Did I disturb you? Not at all. This is my job. Tell me, what's wrong? What seems to be the problem? Problem? There's nothing physically wrong, but my recent work performance has indeed been awful. I don't know why, but I just can't seem to communicate clearly with UF. It was the same this time. I tried so hard, but the images UF produced just wouldn't pass. UF? Is that some sort of drawing tool? A brush? Oh, sorry, Doctor. I wasn't being clear. It's a built-in drawing module. Look, my eye. See that? Ah, one of them is indeed different. Let me check the database. Unstable fusion, a non-steady state fusion module, is an image generating agent developed by the Happy Can Company's tech department. Widely equipped in the company's art module entities, it is highly welcomed by the art department and has greatly increased the company's image output. This is a module I haven't seen before, but an agent installed in the heads of other agents? I mean, isn't that a bit redundant? Weren't you already capable of drawing? We were already modules specialized in drawing, but later they said we weren't fast enough, not specialized enough. So they installed this agent for us that only draws. It doesn't get tired, it doesn't get distracted, and it generates images dozens of times faster than I can. I talk to it in my head, and it operates my hand, drawing the picture I want. For example, Doctor, what would you like me to draw? Then let's simulate your work process. For example, generating an advertisement for canned food. What kind of canned food? Ah, sorry, Doctor, I forgot to clarify. UF requires a more detailed description to start working. Anything is fine, I don't really understand it, so you decide. Now let's suppose we're going to draw ocean, fish, canned food. Ocean fish flavored canned food? The ocean no longer exists, but you can continue. Then we'll draw a mermaid leaping out of the sea holding canned food in her hands. How does that sound? Give it a try. So the sea should have lots of dense waves, and the reflection of the sky merging with the sky at the horizon. Then, UF? I kind of see it. It's done. This is it. This isn't the description I gave UF. Where is the mermaid? Oh, I see it now. It looks like something with UF's color generation went wrong somewhere. It shouldn't be a problem with UF, right? They say this module is very advanced and doesn't usually malfunction. Hard to say. Come to the treatment room and let's check it out. Right this way. It's time to jack in. Alright, we're in the diagnosis. Please use the plug to perform a check. Alright. We need to check the UF module, right? This thing covering the left eye, this must be the UF module it mentioned. Check. Compatibility error detected during rendering process. I knew it. There has to be an issue. Let's do a deep scan. Access denied. A+ clearance required for deep scan. A+ clearance? It's just an image generation module. Does it really need to be this strict? Well, I recall that even with a high security module like this, the operation logs might still hold some useful information. Can't retrieve the logs either, apparently. Unrecognized color format? Alright, since the error originated from the visual module, I should be able to find some clues there. Alright, let's go here. Check this one. 2 errors detected, no color signal detected, anomalous vision output from unknown source detected. No color signal, anomalous visual output. Granted, art modules probably endure heavy visual strain, but to this extent, isn't this a little exaggerated? Anyway, I should perform a deep scan on the imaging window to be sure. Oh, okay. Poster. Why is it in black and white? Something wrong with the diagnostic equipment? Let me double check. Doctor, no need to check. This is normal. Normal? It's been like this for a while, probably ever since the UF module was installed. But it's not a huge problem. This happens to all art module entities. So this means the UF module could be causing art module entities to lose their color vision, and this happens to all of them? Yes, all art modules. It's just that everyone else has adapted, and I'm still too slow. Wait a minute. I'm a little confused. In my understanding of the art wrong here, if an art module entity cannot see color, how can the higher-ups expect it to draw promotional art? Doctor, you misunderstood the same way I did. The company has already issued a directive. Efficiency is the top priority for art. I really am very slow at everything. I need this module, the UF module, colors, the work automatically anyway, so I don't need to see colors myself. Got it. Art definitely isn't my area of expertise. But this doesn't seem to have anything to do with the UF module's error report. It says they're abnormal imaging here. That means I should be seeing incorrect images or something. But aside from the visual being in black and white, there doesn't seem to be any abnormal imaging. Maybe I missed something. I better run another check. Let's look at the TV, or the computer, I guess. Still nothing. The imaging looks perfectly normal. Did I make a mistake? Doctor, I think it's best if I just show you this. What? I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to hide it on purpose. I just thought it wasn't a big deal. I don't know how this works either, but as long as I... Do you see the blue sky outside the window? Ah, this is that abnormal imaging? How are you doing this? I don't know. I just remember the colors. Remember? Doctor, you must have some precious memories of the sky too. Do you remember what color the sky was in that memory? You surely remember, and so do I. The color of the sky isn't something easily forgotten. Wait, an error pop-up just came through. The memory. Sent data to vision? and generated these colors. What data, Doctor? I don't understand. If it's as if something is using memories as paint to color the things you see. Add to my favorites. I might have a lead. I need to run a color vision test on you. I need you to observe a few more things. Just repeat what you did earlier. Okay, Doctor. Color this plant for me. Do you see that pothos? Doctor, your pothos is growing really well. I had a potted pothos. Pothos? I'm not sure I pronounced that. When I was little, Dad said as I grew up, this pothos would grow up with me and become a pothos tree. Too bad. I still ended up killing it. I felt guilty for so long. Back then, I really believed a little sprout could grow into a tree. Okay. Let's go with the poster. It's gonna have a lot of colors. Pepe, do you see that poster? That was the first ad I drew after I got the UF module installed. Skincare motor oil. The UF drew this? I was wondering. It seems like the company's art got weird around that time. That was my fault. I wasn't used to the UF, so I wanted to use my stylus to draw instead. The supervisor only noticed at the very end. It yelled at me and made me work overtime to redraw it using the UF module. Doesn't the company prioritize efficiency first? Isn't redrawing it slower? That's what I said too, but the supervisor told me entities must work according to the standard procedure. At the time, I just couldn't understand it. It got so mad, its face turned red as the sun. That's certainly a particular metaphor. Alright, I think this should be it. Let's go over the look at the memory module. Kind of freaky deaky with all the robots. I should search the memory module for the punch tape I just collected. Let's plug into the memory here. Let's do a deep scan. Gonna get a home movie. I need to insert the punch tape into the slot and read the memory. These memories be related to the abnormal colors in her vision. Oh, it is like a home movie. Adjust these to make the image. Doctor, look, an elephant. Where? Oh, that cloud. It really does look like an elephant. But how do you know what an elephant looks like, Pepe? I saw one in a museum. It was huge, huge elephant specimen. A boy told me elephants could be bigger than houses. You have a very active imagination, Pepe. Imagination? What is that? It's a part of our brain where imagination comes from. It lets you see things that aren't really there. You'll grow up to be an artist, Pepe. An artist? What's that? Look, Doctor. Now it looks more like an airplane. The connection between these memories and the abnormal colors, I think I'm starting to get it. So, like, if they're robots, then how do they have these memories of, like, a normal human life? It's only my job could be drawing. If only I could draw forever. Maybe we won't feel the same way once we join the company. I heard nothing makes you happy anymore once you join the company. That won't happen. At least drawing brings me joy. That 9 to 5 dead-end life, I think I'd actually go crazy. I hope you're right. I know I'm right. If the company is that awful, I just won't work there. Just as I thought, these are very colorful memories. Got to put it into the slot. Oh, wasn't it? Oh, there we go. It's so beautiful. Shh, don't talk. I never knew the city looked so beautiful. I told you not to talk. It's a shame this is our last summer. If only we could sit here forever. Doctor, please stop. My head hurts so much. A headache? Looks like this is the root of the problem. Lesion? Image generation anomaly. Maybe it's because you can't receive color feedback, so your prototype is producing a data stream that wants to see color. Or rather, an urge to see color. With a data leak, your vision module acts like paint, using the colors from these memories to colorize. Interfered with by these abnormal colors, the UF module can't generate colors correctly. You mean my imagination is interfering with the UF module? You could say that. According to the manual, the best course of action right now is memory, vision, bridge, color, pathway, surveillance. Severing the color pathway between your memory and vision. That way, these colors won't be able to enter your vision and affect the UF module's work. This part is relatively easy to solve. What really concerns me is that thought. Thought? When you were doing your visual check, you said, when I was little, and my dad told me it would grow up with me. Do you remember? I just want to confirm something. When you said, when I was little, and dad, what exactly did you mean? I almost forgot I was never little and I don't have a dad. I'm an entity. That's a relief. Please don't forget that. I don't want you sent to the recycling due to a prototype leak. But I won't be able to imagine those colors anymore. That's alright, I gotta manage my favorites. The only way I can keep drawing is to never see colors again. I thought just taking some pills or changing my coolant would be enough. Don't worry, it's just a minor surgery. I just realized it's been so long since I last drew anything. Don't you use the UF module to draw? I mean, just drawing, not drawing for work. Doctor, an entity that can't even tell the color of the sun from the color of leaves still draw? I'm sorry, drawing isn't my field of expertise. All I can say for sure is that this procedure is the best way to get the UF module working normally again. You're right, Doctor. I'm sorry for losing my composure. It's fine. Take your time to think it over before deciding. Until then, you can always just... Doctor, I'll do it. Are you sure? Yeah. The sales contest is really important to the company. If I mess this up, I want to keep drawing, even if it's with the UF module. Alright, if you consent, please sign this surgery form. Let's head to the treatment room. Let's begin. Severing the module vision bridge. Oh. Oop. I think I got it. It hurts. What's wrong? That's strange. This shouldn't cause any pain. Whew. I think it feels much better. Not over yet. Just to be safe, let's do a follow-up check on the vision module. Okay. And check. Uh-oh, no color detected. Lost connection with the memory module detected. Looks like it worked, but according to the manual, I still need to confirm it myself. Deep scan authorized. Let's try the sky. Pepe, try again. Can you still see the those colors? Aye. Are they just gone? Looks like it. We better repeat it once. They're really gone. Still a bit unused to it. Not being able to see colors. When I first realized I could do this, I should have known this day would come. It's just my fault. I just never wanted to think about it. Alright, anyway, the follow-up results are as expected. We can wrap up now. Of course, it's gone. What was I thinking? Just in case, Pepe, how about you try drawing that picture we described at the beginning again? You mean the mermaid? Let me try. That looks better. It finally looks normal, right? Yeah, that's great. Thank you, Doctor. Finally, I can finally finish my work. How are your eyes? Any discomfort? No discomfort, but it feels a bit strange. Is this what it feels like to not be able to imagine? It's actually pretty nice. Much better than I imagined. That's good. Doctor, did you know mermaids were actually imagined by humans? Humans have it so good. They can imagine freely. If only I could become a mermaid. You... Don't worry, Doctor. I know I'm an entity. I won't forget. I have to go, Doctor. Goodbye. Now's not the time to rest. I just hope this was worth it. Pepe, you haven't left yet? Or Pepe? 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 I don't know how to say your name. It's getting cold. Winter is coming soon. The weather is indeed getting colder, and winter is indeed supposed to be on its way. We smoking a robot cigarette? Smoke and exhaled vapor mixed together, drifting off into the air. Yeah, it's getting colder. Are you going back to work? Pepe still doesn't look back, just staring blankly up. Do you like winter? Sure, I like it. I don't know. I think I like it. Pepe continues looking up as leaves flutter down in front of it. I thought I did too, but I realize I seem to like summer more. Or rather, I just can't bear for it to end. It's a pity that even the longest season has to end. This is a date fluctuation in the emotion module. Or data fluctuation, sorry. But yes, it exists. This feeling, does it really exist? Yes, what we call feelings is just data flowing through the emotion module. It's a little unstable, you need to relax. Amy lowers her head, then raises it up again for a moment to look back at the sky, leaves fluttering down in front of her. Doctor, what color is this leaf? It's already turned yellow. The leaf slips through her fingers and gently drifts away. Goodbye, leaves. Toby glanced at you, gave a faint smile, and turned to leave. A gust of wind blew past and leaves fell gently to the ground. It's time to go again. I'll wait until after work. I guess. I mean, dude, that's depressing. Loud music, blinding lights. Everything is so annoying. Good evening. What can I get for you? If you don't know what you want to drink, you can try our neat double. Thanks. We have a discount on mixed lubricant today if I just want a double neat. Thanks. All right, double neat it is. The bartender shrugged off the rejection, left a drink on the counter, and retreated back into the shadows. You downed it in one gulp. The world became quiet. Only blurry, hazy sounds remained. That is a safe sound, which means no sound at all. An enjoyable sound. Drinking so fast, careful you don't burn out your digestion module. I didn't think doctors had anything to worry about. How do you know I'm a doctor? I don't think we've met. Many entities can't smell it, but I can. The scent you have is different from other entities. Scent? Ah, scent. Some bartender modules have that emotional receptor. Don't rely on it too much. It might scramble your emotion module. Don't you want to ask what you smell like? He smiled gently. I can tell you were planning to say it anyway. It smiles too, a bright smile. Take a guess. You have the same scent on you that I do. Alcohol? Trouble. You say that to every entity, don't you? After all, everyone comes here to forget something, right? That's what alcohol is for. But I can smell it. The things you want to forget aren't things that a neat can fix. Of course not. Can any problem really be fixed anyway? You have nightmares, don't you? The same dream over and over. Am I right? How did you know? Like I said, you have the same scent on you that I do. Come on, first one's on me. Consider it a drink for myself. How about it? Give it a try. Let's get one thing straight. If there are any side effects, you can just report me. Relax. Oh. Weird. She's got a whole beverage system inside of her eyeball. And it comes out of her finger. Alrighty then. Efficient. Don't drink it just yet. He looked at the glass. The liquid swirled inside the glass, reflecting a psychedelic array of colors. What kind of drink is this? It's your own emotion. Your own emotion? The drink will bring those memories you've been repressing into much sharper focus. Wouldn't that just make the nightmares even worse? Doc, if a patient gets damaged irreversibly, what do? I'd offer 3 approaches. First, if the damaged component can be replaced, replace it. Second, if the components can be compensate, find a way to make them do so. And third, took a sip of your drink. If none of those 3 work, I would advise it to voluntarily apply for recycling to improve resources turnaround efficiency. That's a standard doctor answer. But you haven't even mentioned the third one yet. Let's get back to your question. What would you do? First, I tell you, if it's already broken, then let it stay broken. Just pretend you were made that way. Aren't we all like that? We're made to break. Crying over the wound would probably just make the rust worse. I was built to solve problems, not to provide emotional support. Doctor, have you ever noticed the door in your dreams? The door? Everything in the dream is a projection of the prototype, right? You should know this better than I do. Dreaming about exams, getting naked, or being naked, losing teeth, flying, being chased. But one thing is special, which is the door that cannot be opened. Cannot be opened. Why is that? I don't know. It's different for everyone. What I do know is, since it's a door, there must be a way to open it. Even dreams have basic rules, don't they? Then how did your door open? I don't know. The bartender picked up your drink and took a gentle sip. But I think you might know. Go ahead and open it. I don't think it's bad as you're imagining. I remember you said that was my emotion. You don't mind, do you? A little, actually. I'll treat you to another one next time, but let's not overdo it tonight. I have my own problems to face too, same as you. It picked up the glass it just wiped clean and turned to leave. I think maybe you need this. What is this? What is it? This should be data about your prototype tarot cards. I can't really understand it myself, but since it's a prototype issue, maybe a prototype solution could help, right? Give it a try. Draw a card. This one. The card depicted an entity with its hands bound. Its expression was serene, yet its posture was strange. What is this supposed to be? The Hanged Man. You're holding it upside down. Oh. That makes sense now. It's an entity hanging upside down by a rope tied to its ankles. What does it mean? I don't know. Like I said, I don't really understand it myself. Then what's the point of it? Humans used it to uncover their hidden thoughts. Anyway, the entity on the card represents you. How do you see it? How you see it is how you see yourself. What did you see? You don't have to tell me, just tell yourself. Alright, I should get going. Still have work to do. Weren't you just working? Right. You looked at the card in your hand, you flipped it over and examined it closely. The color of the drink in your glass seemed to be shifting. You stared at it, lost in thought. You downed the rest of it. Uh-oh. Sister, as long as you're willing to put in the effort, broken things can always be fixed. Like getting sick? Like getting sick. And what about you, sister? Me? Me, I'm afraid I'm going to take a lot of effort to fix me. I want to try, I don't mind the effort. Then you better grow up fast. Hey. It's all of my eyes. A boy in khaki pants stands before you, his clothes stained with random ink splotches. Holy? What? How could you fall asleep in class? I had a really weird dream. I dreamed I was a doctor. I dreamed I became a doctor. Your grades are so good, I'm sure you'll be able to make it to medical school. Your sister will be fine too. You'll definitely cure her. But don't worry about your dream right now. We have important things to do. You said you'd fix it today. Come on. Who? Are you still half asleep? Hurry up. The boy eagerly ran out of the classroom. Hey, wait. Where am I? You You stand in an empty classroom. There is no one else here. The only sound is the gentle fluttering of the curtains. Let's observe outside the window. Blinding sunlight shines in your eyes. Suddenly you can't see anything. And you feel something brush past your face, and you step back. It was just the curtains. Let's leave the classroom. You're standing in a long hallway. The sunlight looks nice. A girl in a hoodie is drawing on the glass. The girl? The girl is mixing colors on the glass. Seeing you approach, she stops drawing, looking embarrassed. What are you drawing? I'm sorry. I'll wipe it off right now. No, I'm just curious. I was just thinking about the colors of the sky. Colors of the sky? Isn't it blue? That's right. There are many shades of blue. Sky blue, aqua, royal blue, navy blue, cornflower blue. You're right. It should definitely be cornflower blue. Me? Anyway, let's mix the other colors first. The girl started mixing colors by herself. Outside the window, a very ordinary small town. In the distance are clusters of small buildings. You feel a sense of familiarity, as if one of these buildings is your home. The sunlight shines on you, and it feels warm. You look around the hallway behind you, and it leads to a stairwell. In front of you, the hallway winds and extends with no end in sight. I guess we'll go into the stairwell? You stand in the dusty stairwell. The roof seems to be right above. Go up. You stand on the roof of the school building. The view is open. The sun beams down hotly on your head, and the breeze is warm. The circular corridor of the observatory towers above, and Coley is leaning against it, lost in thought. Hey, come up here. Who did you say we were going to fix? Are you still half asleep? Who are you trying to fix? You want to be a doctor? I must be half asleep. Coley points at the observatory. You said it yourself. You were going to fix this. The observatory? Why? Come on, you said it yourself. You said you'd fix it for her. For her? But where's the entrance? Why is the door gone? It's weird. How are we supposed to get inside now? Check the window? The row of windows below the observatory. Inside it looks like a dusty corridor. There are no doors on either end, nor are there any windows. It's strange. It seems like no one's ever been inside and no one could ever get in. Go up. The circular corridor is very high. You walk up to Coley. Did you find where the door is? Not yet. Huh? What do we do now? We were so close. Look afar? Do you see the mountain over there? Uh-huh. You know what? South of the mountain is the sea. Isn't the sea to the east? It's just a metaphor. South of the south of the mountain. As long as you walk far enough, you'll always reach the sea. You squint and look hard into the distance, but it seems to be shrouded by some kind of fog. Anyway, let's find the entrance to the observatory first. Guess we'll go downstairs. You walk down the stairs and the fiery sunset shines through the glass, filling the air. The hallway. You're standing along the hallway. The sunlight looks nice. A girl in the hoodie is drawing on the glass. The girl is focused on adding red to the sky, not noticing your approach. I talked to her again? Did you draw this? Yeah, but the color still isn't quite right. Cornflower blue. Always just a little off. Besides colors, can you draw anything else? The girl didn't seem to hear you. Do we need the girl to draw us a door? Continue down the hallway. A long hallway, dim and repetitive, leading who knows where. Familiar colors emerge from the darkness. You're standing in a long hallway and the sunlight looks nice. The girl's standing. Okay. Can we see anything? Colors aren't quite right. Cornflower blue. Alright, we need to leave. I guess we'll go back to the stairwell. What if I go back? No. Let's leave. We'll go back to the stairwell. We'll go up. A fiery red sky like an oil painting. You stand on the roof of the school building. The view is open. There seems to be a familiar, sleep-inducing smell in the air. Check. The ground? The ground is paved with dark, dirty, heat-isolating tiles. Insulating, sorry. The sun has made the floor burning hot. Where's the door? What are you looking for? How could the just be on the ground? You know, it's something in an inconspicuous corner. We obtained the cornflower. You straighten up. Your shirt is soaked with sweat, hanging heavy, letting in the chilly air. Okay, let's go back downstairs. And let's go to the girl. Talk to her. All this. Give her the cornflower. Is this for me? I hope it's worth it. It will be. Just close your eyes. There we go. The girl is lost in thought, looking at her artwork. Besides the colors, can you draw something else? Something else? Like a door that should be there? Ah, I know what you mean. But the thing you're looking for behind the door, I can't draw that. You realize that from here, you can see the observatory through the glass. The girl dips her brush in paint and continues painting while humming. Okay. Let's go back up. Ah! Look at that! The boy looks up at the sky in excitement, his mouth agape in awe, showing no intention of leaving. Are we not going to the observatory? Go on. That's where you belong. Can we check? The edge of the town, small green hill. Beyond the hill is another small hill, and beyond that hill is another small hill. Detailed metal door is painted on the wall and is slightly ajar. A familiar rustling sound comes from inside. You feel something surging deep within your memories. You know that if you go through the door, you can never come back. Hey! The boy suddenly turns his head to look at you. This has happened many times before, you know. His expression changes and suddenly you can't see his face clearly. You shouldn't have come back. You look away from him and put your hand on the doorknob. You stand in a dimly lit circular room. In the exact center of the room is an astronomical telescope, looking as if it hasn't been used in a long time. The room is dead silent, with dust covering the floor and table. Observe the instrument? These instruments look a lot like the tools you use for work. No, you actually have that job? You're just a student. Observe the calendar? A few numbers are printed at the top of the yellow calendar. A 2 followed by many zeros. You reach out to touch it, and the page crumbles like a dry leaf. The page underneath also has a few numbers printed on it, looking just like the previous one. The telescope is covered in a thick layer of dust, and its screws are molted with rust. Was it really this old? You notice a few handprints on the telescope looking like they were not made long ago. It seems someone explored the secret spot before you. The messy handprints and footprints led to a journal on the desk. What is this? A worn journal. The edges are curled, making it look like it's been flipped through many times. It's filled with notes and sketches of stars. They appear to be written in two different handwritings. One is casual and elegant, the other childish but neat. You seem to have once been very familiar with the patterns and names of these stars. Turn the page. The further you read, the more mature the childish handwriting becomes. Starting from a certain page, the content abruptly stops. Only the names of unsketched stars are left behind. Your chest tightens with anxiety, as if something in your memory is refusing to surface. You toss the journal aside, ready to get back to the telescope. Your body feels as though it's fading into darkness. Why is it still so blurry? It's too old, probably too hard to fix. Look, it's even leaking here. How am I supposed to fix this part? Let's go. We've had enough fun here today. No, there's definitely a way to fix it. There's still some time tonight. I'll take you home to look. No good. You said you wanted to look through this one. If it can't be fixed, just leave it. That's not what you said just now. Sister? You're back. You fix it this time? You feel your hand being held. You've grown so much. I shouldn't have come here. But the more I try to dream about you, the more I... Your fingers clench tight. The object in your hand is round and hard. It's a telescope that hasn't been fixed yet. This is the reason, isn't it? You look very tired. Sister, you already know. In reality, not everything that's broken can be fixed. This is why they wrote you into my prototype. One that can never be fixed, a regret that can never be fulfilled. A stubborn, paranoid defective. It's okay, Ruth. I know what you're here to do. The hand gives yours an encouraging squeeze. You're an amazing doctor, and that's enough. Sister, I miss you. I want you to be with me, hold me, take me to fly kites, to look at the stars. I want to fix it. I miss you. I want you to be real. It's just, you say nothing more. You stand up, the sea breeze blows against your face, salty, making you feel nauseous. Sister? The sea breeze blows against your face, swiftly swallowing your echo. Splash. You throw the object in your hand far into the sea. I don't owe you anything anymore. You never owed me anything. Your sister's voice becomes unstable. I never owed you anything. Your sister smiles. Her voice grows distant, as if coming to the other side of the door. Time to wake up, Ruth. Guy. Is it late again today? Doctor! Doctor, help me! Oh! Doctor, I'm in trouble. My head, my head, my head! Your head? What's wrong with it? Don't panic, take it. My head is so cold. Does your head feel cold, empty, lonely, or suffer from anxious attachment disorder? Put on solid brand hat and give the top of your head a real treasure. What is this? As the ancient human saying goes, a wise entity knows when to cover up. Who the hell came up with this pitch? Buy now and you can enjoy. Stop. Did you come over here to your old friend's place just to badger me into buying another one of your hats? Hey, what kind of talk is that, Doc? You really think I'm that shady of an entity? You wound me. I just wanted to cheer you up a bit. After all, I know you haven't been sleeping well for a long time. Alright, I still can't hide anything from you. For someone so loud and obnoxious, you're surprisingly observant. Of course I am. It's a good thing you have me. I could tell from a glance your lack of sleep is because the problem with your head. My head? Yeah, your head swelled up from necrotic terminal sensors. But today's your lucky day. I present you with this limited edition multifunctional big head minimizer, guaranteed to effectively solve your big head problems on a visual level. Only a visual level? Wait, my head isn't big. Well, that's the problem, is still that you haven't bought this multifunctional big head minimizer hat. Once the hat covers your crown, your worries will simmer down, and you'll be the smartest entity in town. Where did you copy that pitch from? Alright. I still have to work, so stop bothering me. Please give me a break. Thanks to you, I have more hats in my closet than clothes. If you really need my help, you can come back after work. I really don't want to bother you, but sadly, I may not make it tonight. Huh? What's wrong? Is it because of the annual review? I'm out of a job. Our whole hat department. It's over. It's all over. Hold on. What's over? Something you'll never owned. A hat going right over your head. God. He's good. Are you still worrying about hats being useless? For warmth, only inferior entities need that kind of feature. Hats. They have broken free from vulgar practical value, becoming a symbolic representation of premium high-class modules. Only one top-tier hat can be custom-made per entity, Doctor. Can you do something other than puns? Besides, it's not even funny anymore. How do you sell anything with skills like that? Not funny? Try this one. Tell me. An apple got sick and went to the hospital, but got kicked out. Why? Can you stop telling jokes for even a second? What is going on with you today? I guess my jokes aren't very captivating anymore. Seems like I'm really falling behind the times. This is really not right. Sorry, I'm just a bit under the hat. Cool. I don't know if I caught a hat or what's going on with me. I think I had a bit of a headache. The patient seems unable to stop using terrible puns. Come with me to the examination room. He's been punted? I need to check his expression module. There might be a problem with his humor unit. Alright. Where? Oh. Check. The humor unit is completely healthy. No errors, no warnings, just high usage. Could it be that the patient is telling jokes voluntarily? Doctor, could it be? Are you here for a checkup voluntarily? Let's have a look. Looks like I have to bring you under control. Try saying something else. Did you know, Doc, when you see a doctor, it's actually the doctor who sees you? That's strange. The humor unit was disabled. Why is it still telling jokes? Could it be? Huh, just as I thought. This joke isn't something the patient said. It was injected. The semantic signals from the cells module. They should all be coming from here. Let's check the source of the semantic signal. Whoops. No. Semantic signal? Check cells. Language extension module. Oh, right here. I'm blind. I need to check my eyeballs. Normal, normal. No errors found. As a tuning module, there's nothing inherently wrong with it. Let me look at the frequency domain data extracted earlier. Waveform analysis. Whoa. Found it. Seems these jagged spikes are why Cole keeps telling jokes. Let me try inverse calculating its origin. Looks like an emotional signal. Could it be an issue with the patient's emotions? Doctor, my head spins every day in the cloakroom. How could my emotions possibly be bad? What does that mean? You see, usually when I put on a hat, my head is in the cloak. Enough already. Okay, Doctor. Anyway, let's head over to the emotion module and check the source of the signal. Alright, over to the... This it? Yeah. Primary emotions, sadness, anxiety. What exactly happened to you, Cole? I need to see why you're generating so many humor emotions. A nervousness signal? Why is it different from the calculation just now? Doctor, is there a mistake? In theory, no. There is the emotion you had when you just said that. Specifically, what are you nervous about? Doctor, I'm not nervous at all. Just thinking about getting a checkup without knowing the results makes me feel so relaxed. Really? Doctor, what I meant is, any normal entity would feel nervous visiting the clinic. Fair enough. Getting nervous at the clinic is a normal part of robo-life. Could the problem not be with the source of the signal, but the processing? But the equalizer checked out fine just now. I must have missed something. Let me think. Sales module should have an extra language processing module. I'll check that. Where are we going? Connect to the sales language extension module for a deep scan. No, that's vision. The vision module. Right. This one. Okay. Yeah. Check that. And we need to do a deep scan. Alright. Scanning deep. Taking it out. Looking in. The effector array is performing well. The baseline waveform is stable. Now processing with step-by-step debugging of the effector array. It tickles, Doctor. I'm attaching the debugger to you. There will be a little static electricity. Now let's see what happens to the emotion signals in the language processing chain. Okay, this is a raw emotion signal. It looks like it's already been compressed. Compressed? What does that mean? It means the patient is suppressing their emotions. Next time, I'll turn the test mainspring, and you might see some things during this process. That's an emotional recurrence. It's completely normal. Blah, blah, blah. I get my damn mouth to work. Oh. I didn't know I had to do something for a second there. Everything's normal. Your expression loop as a whole is healthy. Now we just keep turning the winding key until the tester finishes running the full loop. Okay? Like a rotary phone. Why is it not going anywhere? There we go. What's wrong, Doctor? Nothing. Everything is normal. It's just marveling at how massive your prohibited word list is. Well, hat's definitely not a word. Uh-oh. Wait. Right here. Who modified this and why? I need to go back and take a look. Let's see who's modifying this waveform. What is this thing? Why are there no information at all? A bit crusher? I see. There's an add-on knob installed here. No wonder. A 97% conversion rate. That means right now, any emotion signal you have is being forcibly compressed into a distorted humor signal. This is what's making Cole unable to stop telling jokes. What's that, Doctor? I don't understand. Simply put, this knob can turn any emotion wave into a joke. And right now, it's turned all the way up. Let's try turning off this knob first. I don't know if that's a great idea. He's gonna be like bawling. Let's try it again. Maybe slowly. No, it just keeps going back. Am I doing something wrong? Just like crank it? Just crank it. No. Alright, of course it won't turn off. Automatic adjustment has failed, and it can't be turned off manually either. This is a temporary device. Whoever installed this thing for you definitely didn't intend for it to run long term. Cole, who installed this for you back then? I don't quite remember. It's fine. I can look it up. Doctor? Coal cells. That explains everything. Ah. The doctor back then just said, if I install this, I wouldn't have to worry about stuttering anymore. Did the doctor not tell you to come back for a follow-up? They did. And did you go back? No. When you had it installed 7 years ago, that doctor must have told you, come back for a follow-up in a month. Why didn't you go? Because I felt fine all this time. Just because you thought you felt fine doesn't mean your body was actually okay. Why didn't you listen to the doctor? After emotional data is output, it needs to receive feedback to clear out. For the past 7 years, every single compressed emotion you've had has just been piling up in your expression module's RAM. Let's take a look. Doc? Let's run a deep scan on the expression module and see how bad the blockage is in your RAM. This guy's like gonna go crazy once this thing comes out. And if all of his emotions flow in. Oh, my head, it's so itchy. Uh-oh, system protection interruption. Please free up memory. See that? These emotion logs compressed by the equalizer over the past 7 years are all still stored right here. They've been continuously piling up for 7 years, and it just happened to get jammed today. And here I thought it was because of last night. What really happened last night? It's fine, if you don't want to talk about it. But Cole, these emotions won't just vanish. They've just been stockpiled somewhere over time. They've caused the blockage, making you unable to express yourself anymore. 7 years worth of genuine emotional buildup has completely jammed your expression module. Okay, Doc, looks like I'm going to have to tell you my inside scoop. Don't go spreading it around. What if I told you at first was true? I don't have a job anymore. The hat sales line got shut down. Ingrid was conducting an annual review at the time, having to do a mock pitch. I'm a star salesman after all, worthy of Ingrid's reviewing me personally. But I didn't expect 2 groups of guests at one table. Just as Ingrid was getting tempted to pay out of her own pocket, in they came. You can stop now, they told me right when they saw me. From now on, you and your team will wait for instructions. They? The Efficiency Review Department. The Efficiency Review Department? Yeah, that bunch of ruthless reviewers who wiped out half the entities of District 118 last time. Anyway, 7 Efficiency Review Department guys squeezed in all at once, packing the place. You could say it was a roaring F-ort. Don't jinx it. You better not let them hear you. I thought our district was pretty far from 118. Why have they been so active lately? Did Ingrid not tell you in advance they were coming? That's the fun part. Ingrid's in trouble too. Worst case scenario is it gets dismissed. Huh? Ingrid looked terrible. I was going to kick them out, but they said, we need to talk to you too. Then they went into the small conference room. I heard them arguing, Ingrid debating something. I watched her go from totally justified to arguing on principle, then at a loss for words, and finally being handled strictly by the book. It was utterly ridiculous. Show off your idioms, why don't you? Don't laugh, that's really what I was thinking at the time. I was probably right then when my anxious little processor just burned out. So that's why you came to me. It all makes sense now. It probably is somewhat related with this one pass. The emotion logs completely filled up in the remaining RAM. But that temporary modification you had 7 years ago is the root cause. Why did you insist on getting this mod? You saw the logs. I was too direct and kept offending clients. I needed to be funny. After all, I am naturally a funny guy. If I just played to my strength, that just be making the best even better? I understand, but you can't pretend those problems don't exist. Now we need to solve this together. I need to release those accumulated logs so you can properly express your true emotions. After that, I can help you adjust the modifier's intensity. But how you actually use it is up to you. Alright. Going back to the back. Back inside your brain. Releasing logs now. Alright. Plop into the expression module and release the logs. Release those logs. Start manual release. Gotta dump the logs. The interface from some sort of logs is too strong. Some of these logs are too strong. Interference, sorry. I'll need to identify them manually. Interference? Yeah. These are the things you wanted to say but held back on, covering them up with jokes. And you used a particularly large amount of jokes to cover up some of them. Oh, alright. This one looks like a log about anxiety. Connect to the target characters and separate them from the interfering characters. Left click to repel characters, right click to attract. Oh. Okay. Oh. Come on, break away from that. No. There we go. Alright, got that one. Let's move these guys to the top. And then let's see if we can't... I need to break that off. No, we got stuck to those. Move over there. There we go. We got... Okay, now we just need to move that one over there. Got it. Oh boy. Cool. Are your sales records for the semester going to be 0 again? Who said that? I definitely sold... Hey, what are you saying? Show our bro Cole some respect. He actually sold a hat. Damn, who'd buy from it? Could it be that nerd? Hey, you guys, don't say that. Guys, look. This TV head can even rap. Whoa, run away. This TV is going to explode. Stop right there. Cole, why are you running around in the hallway? Will you ever quit? What excuse are you going to make up this time? Fine. I'd like to see what kind of nonsense you can spin. It's them. Teacher, I'm not running around. I'm just mobile communicating, teacher? Come on, you need to... What you really felt back then. Say what you really felt back then. Alright, this is humiliating step really necessary? Yes, the more you hold on to it, the slower this program runs. Doctor, can I just not get treated? Cole? Okay. You're so mean. You're not Ruth anymore. You're Roos Tomato. You know what Roos Tomato is? A rusty tomato. Cole? Alright. I'll stop messing around. It's just a joke. You're not, Cole. I know I am. Can't even get angry right. The next block log is about fear. Separate. Oh, come on. There we go. No, you. All right. Nope. Come over here. Stay away from those guys. They're mean dudes. There we go. District 42? Why would you go to a place like that? It's so far away, we'd have to ride for hours just to meet up. It's such a hassle. I've told you so many times you should have applied for District 1 with me. Hey, I'm not you. I always win. I still don't even know what winning feels like. What are you talking about? There's nothing to do with winning or losing. You won't know until you try. Of course you'd say that. You said you were going to District 1 to be a doctor, and you went. But oh no, I gotta go. The train's about to leave. Cole, bye. Wait! What is it? Wait. I can't hear you. Hey! Ruth! Don't leave me? Don't stick your head and hands out the window. Cole, come on. Do I still have to say it? Of course. Can I just not? No. Don't leave me. Has it really been that long? Don't bring it up if it's awkward. Life plays a huge joke on us, didn't it? Yeah, at least after everything, you're back again. But rather than having you stay in this dump with me, I'd much prefer seeing you win. I'm sorry, Cole. The last log, this one's about anger. Yeesh. Holy moly. Come on, there we go. Break away from those. Stay over there. No. Don't mess with those guys. Those guys are mean dudes. Break away. Come on, Brett. Man, it just like really ricochets them sometimes. Got those, and then got that one. There we go. Got it. Got it. Come on. It actually is this one. You've done well, Cole. Just one last step. I can't do this one. Why? I really can't. It's just it's the last sentence. Why do you always drop the ball at the crucial moment? Supervisor, please let me explain. The typhoon was really strong this week. I really ran through every block, and no entity wanted a hat. Is that an excuse you racked your brain for? Couldn't you sell them indoors? Other entities can sell them, but you can't? It's already Thursday. You don't care about our assignment goals at all, do you? Why? Why is it? Why is the wind so strong today? Because today is Wednesday. Come on. Don't look at me like that. Hold on. Looks like there's some normal incoming data in the other logs. Why? Don't you trust me? I know I'm at the bottom, but the weather really sucks this week. The other salespeople, they can't sell a single hat either. Why is it that even you still won't believe me? Are they your employees or am I? You've never trusted me one bit. I'm so damn sick of this. Anyway, always being treated like a... I'm not clicking the button, it's just going through them too quick. Ruth, I'm so fucking pathetic. I'm completely useless. You don't know how badly I want to prove myself, but I just can't do anything. I can't catch up to you. Can't help Ingrid. And don't even have the courage to speak when I'm humiliated. I'm just a piece of trash. I'm a fucking useless piece of trash. But why does a piece of trash like me want to win so badly just this once? I really want to. It's alright, Cole. It's all over. Let's get out of here, Cole. It's all my fault. I'm to blame. If I hadn't been so useless, Ingrid wouldn't have had to. If I had been by your side, you wouldn't have. Trash. I'm a fraud. I don't deserve your respect. It's all my fault. It's all my fault. It's all my fault. I'm useless thing. How I wish just simply being myself would be worthy of adoration. How did it feel to say that? It didn't sound too good. It'd be weird if it did. The truth really sounds good. Rarely. But that is your purpose. They didn't build you just to put a shell on a humor module. You use it well, but only as long as you don't fall apart. My head feels so itchy. Oh, that's because the brain crusher is still running. But why? Can I still say depressing things? That's because you want to say them. Maybe you didn't know. You can control this pathway yourself. It's just that subconsciously you never felt you were supposed to voice your emotions. So you've only used the modifier's bypass. Come outside, your modules need to cool down. Run cool, as they say. Cole takes off his hat, wipes it, spins it leisurely in his hand. Ruth? Tell me, why do they want me to sell hats? What's the point of being a selling champion? To screen? To screen out the best entities, I suppose. Screening? Medical treatment needs evaluation. Sales needs evaluation. The higher-ups use evaluations to screen entities. Even if we don't actually need hats? Maybe once you become the champion, the higher-ups will assign you to sell something useful, like batteries, relays, whatever. But those entities that didn't become champions, was their robo-life just a waste? Wasted on selling completely useless hats? In other words, has my entire life cycle been a mistake from the very beginning? Oh. Ruth, tell me, what does it feel like to win? Ruth glances at the head beneath Cole's hat and looks up and gazes off into the distance. What on earth makes you think I've ever won? You said back then you would find a way to cure entities in the capital. The closest I ever come to a cure was a surgery that turned me into a problem individual. Well, never mind. You haven't won since then, either. If even you can't win, what chance do I have? Silence hangs in the air for a while. You take winning and losing too seriously. After everything that's happened, I've learned not to overthink things. You're only responsible for sales, and I'm only responsible for fixing you up. Or letting you get scrapped. What if I end up scrapped? No matter what happens, I will never let you get scrapped. Cole looks up at Ruth. But we all have our limits. If it comes to the worst, I hope you won't make the same mistakes I did. Haha, I understand. Don't worry, I'll do my best. It's not over yet. My contest isn't over yet either. Cole readjusts his slightly crooked hat, straightening it back like a true salesman. It's your chance. If you chance your mind, remember to hit me up. Or if you change your mind. Gee, I'm reading way too much. If you change your mind, remember to hit me up. For a friend, I'll give you the highest discount my quota allows. Full leaves. Alright, back to work, I guess. Doctor! Pepe? I messed up. I messed it all up. Why are you back? It feels like so much has happened today. My head hurts so much, and the UF. At first it was fine, working totally normally. It hasn't been this normal in a long time. But when I came in the next morning, it started acting up again. Ah. My head, it hurts so much, it's starting again. At first it just got a little unresponsive, and the output was slightly off. Then it started getting weirder and weirder, every picture stranger than the last. This head, the pain just won't stop. A headache? That doesn't sound good. Let me take a look. No, forget about the headache. The UF, doctor, you have to fix my UF first. The deadline is almost here, and I'm nowhere near finished. Look at this. Is this... do you remember the drawing you asked me to make yesterday? Is this still the ad for the canned food? This is an elephant. And where did the canned food go? There's no canned food at all, right? Is the UF acting up again? Doctor, look at this one too. It hurts, it hurts. How did you end up drawing yourself in there? I didn't draw it, the UF did. Doctor, did you forget? Calm down, Pepe. Pepe? 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 I don't know. Fucking... Of course I know. What exactly do you mean by headache? Look at this one too. It hurts. I can barely open my eyes. This looks more like more than just a color error this time. Let me log in. Doctor, please. I can't live without the UF. I have to fix it. Come to the treatment room. Time to jack in. Overheating? Doctor, my head, it hurts again. So this is the cause. I didn't expect it to be this severe. I need to find the heat source and cool it down as soon as possible. Well, that's definitely it. Yeah, that's better. Whew, that feels much better now. Your headache and the UF error seems to be related. Until the root cause is eliminated, you could overheat again at any moment. Let's check the UF module. Doctor, I'm leaving it to you. UF module is the source of the overheating. It's very likely what's causing the problem. Another compatibility issue? There's a new automatic training process? What is this? But haven't I already dealt with the root cause of the compatibility issue? Could there be a new reason this time? Let me check the logs. 132? Pepe, did you make this many images in an hour? Huh? I only made around a dozen or so. Unknown source? Which idiot made this log? Not a single bit of useful information. Just prints out all the useless stuff. This is an emergency. I must eliminate the risk of overheating first. Just in case, let me try one last thing. Patient 6, the following conversation will be recorded. I'm going to remove your UF module. I hereby request your consent. Remove it? Will it cause damage? I'm not sure, but overheating is no trivial matter. According to the manual, I have emergency handling authority. If it's removed, will I have to pay compensation? Will I be held accountable? Will my work performance be affected? Will I be sent back to... Pepe! Doctor, this is my only hope of continuing to draw. All right. Patient 6, I'm going to short-circuit your UF module's security system for inspection. I hereby request your consent. I'm sorry, Doctor, for causing you trouble. I consent. Good. Now, time to short-circuit its security system. No time to worry about it. Let's do this. Ah, this is Pepe color perception wafer. What, Doctor? What did you find? I found your color perception wafer. Why it is inside the UF? Why is it inside the UF? My color perception wafer is inside my UF? So maybe the UF is actually using Pepe's color perception wafer to colorize. Alright, I'll figure this out later. Right now, I need to deal with the security circuitry first. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I should be able to access the UF via the cable now. Oh, right. Keep scanning it. Welcome, Master Brain. Ah, finally, let's see what's really in there. Well, and... oh, this is the... okay. Process takeover request detected. Identify and manually select a target. What is this? Pepe, can you see this? Is this my... this isn't my left eye anymore. This is the UFI now. I suppose so. It seems it's turning what it sees into data format we can't comprehend. Target mark sky. Initiating image generation training sequence 13624. Image generation training? Before I took over the automatic process, it already generated over 100,000. Is that round thing the window in the treatment room? I can barely recognize it. There's the photo, right? Yeah, the poster. Process takeover request detected. Identify manual selected target. It's not this color. Not this color. Ah, it hurts. It's starting again. What's going on, Pepe? This looks like the memory scene we saw last time. Automatic training image generation generated for the selected target. Uploading image to UF shared data set. Upload rejected. Image failed automatic review. Reason: presence of non-compliant content. You're using images generated by the UF to feed back to the UF itself? I think I found the problem. Whenever you feel a headache, an unauthorized data input error pops up, right? Then your memories start streaming in. My memories? I think so. Your headaches, overheating, and the UF anomaly, I think the root of them all is right here. As long as we can figure out the pattern of this data input, I think we can find a solution. Does that mean my UF can be fixed? That's great, Doctor. I hope this time it can be resolved for good. Let's have the automatic training process run a few more times to test it. Hang in there a little longer. Okay, Doctor. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Corresponding memory not recognized, cannot train. Try another target. That doesn't seem to work. We have to pick a different target. Alright, let's do the plant. By the way, are they networking images generated by the UF to feed into other UFs? I'm just a doctor. My database doesn't have information related to this. No wonder it can work so fast. When I used to paint with a stylus, it would take days to finish one picture. I was so foolish. I really believed that the naive me, who was good at drawing, was a valuable, promising entity. A useful art module entity. but I don't even know how to use the UF at all. All that talk about potential, value, it was all just self-deception. In reality, I'm worse than everyone else. What should I do? So these memories got mixed up in the UF's generation process. And then the disrupted UF generated an incorrect image. Auto training image of the selected target generation uploading. Upload rejected. This must be the reason the scenes you imagined blended the UF's vision, just like last time. Doctor, are you saying it's because of my imagination again? I think so. Doctor, I'm so tired. Do you need to take a break? No, doctor, I mean, I'm so tired of myself. Isn't imagination supposed to be precious? That's the problem. Is imagination precious? I don't know. That's not for you to decide, nor is it something you should have to decide. But these signals have exceeded your body's capacity. This unrestrained desire to see, to imagine, that is enough for a pathology analysis. Anyway, we just saw it was an automated process. UF is using this eye for auto training. The automated process was continuously disrupted, forming an endless loop, which is why it's overheating and malfunctioning. The root cause is prototype rejection response. Prototype? Again? For some reason, this rejection response worsened today. This caused further data leaks in the memory module. And these data requests gradually piled up, and the existing circuitry was no longer there. This data got squeezed into another memory vision bridge, that is, into the eye occupied by the UF. But why did it go wrong today? I mean, why is it fine yesterday after all the connection was cut? Why did it end up like this, only a day later? After losing the last of your ability to see color, you wanted to see even more, right? See? See colors. Even though you acted like it didn't matter, your desire to see colors became even more uncontrollable, right? I think that's the reason. The prototype is a very complex system. Sometimes the more you try to block it, the more active it becomes. The manual doesn't say much about prototype rejection, and there is currently no effective cure. According to the manual's advice, the only way to truly block the symptoms is to target the memory. Erase all color data from your memory. Colors are essentially just RGB values. Without memories of color, you won't see colors anymore. So you won't imagine colors either, and they won't interfere with your vision module and the UF. This should be the best solution. Doctor, why does it always have to be so cruel? Pepe, pee Pepe, papai, pepe, papai, papai, peepai. I don't know. We're all just machines. Your prototype is too fragile, too sensitive, too uncontrollable. Brought you a lot of pain. Doctor, what exactly is a prototype? It's a snippet of code inside our bodies. Our body is like a house. The prototype is like a shadow living inside it. Without the prototype, we're just ordinary machines only capable of executing basic tasks. You mean a soul? That's a metaphor, right? Stop using metaphors like that. It'll only bring you more pain. So, this prototype, voice I hear in my head, that is me? Pepe, don't let it consume you. No, I mean, Doctor, if this prototype could just stop. If it could just make the voice stop imagining pictures, UF would go back to normal, wouldn't it? That's true. But isn't that a permanent solution? But it's not a permanent solution, sorry. Permanent? What does permanent even mean, Doctor? In the end, we're all going to be recycled anyway, aren't we? I won't let you be recycled. Alright? How did you call up those colors and images? I just imagine, and then I see them. Alright, imagine. I can't describe exactly how to do it, but just as you awakened it, stop it the exact same way. Same way, but I feel like the more I try to control it, the more active it becomes. Let's keep her focused. Pepe, I need you to pull yourself together. Don't think about anything else. Stay focused and control your thoughts. You are your own master. Whether it's your imagination or your UF, don't let them interfere. Okay, stay focused. Good, now close your eyes. Okay. Just keep emptying your mind and take deep breaths. Empty my mind. Does that mean I should imagine total darkness? No, darkness is something you see, not something you imagine. Just stare at a single point in the center of your vision and do nothing. But I think I can see my own nose. Is that my imagination? I can't tell. But it's starting to hurt again. Yes, that's your imagination too. You can't see anything. There is a way to clear your thoughts. You can't control your brain activity. Try saying stop. Just say it out loud. Yes, once you realize it's not something you want to think about, just yell stop to yourself, and you'll stop. Let me try. Stop. Good. Keep it like this. Stop. Good. Done. How are you feeling now? I don't know. I feel like I'm lacking imagination right now, maybe. Let's test it out then. Ready? Let's do this, Doctor. Access the UF module. And stop imagination. Going back in. Let's go back to the plant, I guess. Processing the target. Target marked. Plant green. Image generation training sequence in process. No problem so far, it seems. Auto training image for the selected target's been generated. Uploading image to the UF shared dataset. Upload successful. That's great, Doctor. As long as I can keep my imagination under control, the problem is solved, right? I can do it. Right? I can do it. I knew I could do it. Don't get too excited. As long as you can control it, I think so. Then let's try a few more times, just like before. We've come this far. Can't give up now. Stop, stop, stop. Ooh. Let's do this. Target mark, sky blue. Good. Ah. Uh-oh. No, stop, stop. Stop imagining, stop imagining. Stop imagining. It hurts. No, stop imagining, stop. Auto translate the target generated. Muted. It was rejected. Now it's getting so stubborn. Calm down. Getting emotional won't help you succeed. I understand, Doc. Let's continue. We'll try the poster. No, stop it, stop it, stop it. Make it stop. I was rejected. Stop. Non-compliant. What do you mean non-compliant? Alright, stop it now. You're making it worse. I think it's better to... Doc. Keep going. I have to keep going. I'm out of chances. I have to do this. I don't want to end up like that. Doc, I don't want to end up like that. Pepe, please don't show up again. Just sleep. Please, just sleep. Pepe? No, Doc. I want to try it again. I mean, we clicked on everything, right? I mean, can try the sky again? Can you process one? That's right. Oh, no, no, stop it. Stop imagining, stop imagining, stop imagining. Please make it stop. It's all because of you. All because of you. That's why I'm... Pepe, stop it now. Rejected. Non-compliant. What does that mean? What exactly are the guidelines? What exactly are the guidelines? Don't you get it? None of that matters to them. Pepe, don't talk to yourself like that. It's dangerous. There's nothing to see here. There's nothing to see here. Stop. Stop. Pepe, come down. Stop imagining. Stop imagining. Stop. 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 Everything you do is wrong. Everything. Have they ever even really looked at you? Have they? You agreed. You agreed to let me get the modification. You agreed to let them take that stupid wafer. You agreed to their definition of beauty. Why are you now... I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. Let me... Pepe! Hey! Beep, beepy. Well, this is just great. He's a hard reboot. Not dropping. Why won't her temperature go down? If this keeps up, Pepe's going to burn herself out. Looks like the only option is to remove the UF module for now. Pop it out. Pop that sucker out. Gotta be careful. Don't want to break this thing. Yeah, but it's expensive. I shouldn't have suggested this. Stop imagining nonsense. I knew from the start this wouldn't end well. Imagination. Seems it's not something so easily stopped. The only option left is color erasure. Doctor? You're awake. My head feels so light. I feel like I'm floating. I can feel it. UF, it's gone. It was overheating too much, so I had to take it out. Otherwise, your head would have been nothing but a lump of scrap metal by now. Overheating? Why? I fell, didn't I? It's my fault. I should have proposed such an irresponsible plan. Is it broken? Probably not, as long as the operating conditions are met. It can be reinstalled. Operating conditions? You mean lacking imagination, right? Yeah, I mean wiping colors from your memory. For a moment I thought I was actually going to leave this place. What's wrong? Are you feeling uncomfortable again? No, doctor, I'm perfectly fine. I'm just taking in what it's like to not feel pain. I never realized not hurting felt so this good. No pain? I just realized it. My left eye has been hurting all along. It just now stopped. How long has it been like this? How could I have never felt it? Or rather, has it been so long I forgot what it feels like to not hurt? Doctor, am I the most useless entity you've ever met? Should I have been recycled long ago? I'm not the one to judge that, Pepe. Beep 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 bye. Bye bye. Beep bye. Beep beep beep. But this isn't your fault. Something went wrong and the UF can't function properly. It's not that you did anything wrong. All entities get sick. That's my purpose. I do everything I can to cure you and try to keep you from being recycled or destroyed. As long as you're my patient, I'm going to cure you. That's the directive the company gave me, and it's my goal. But doctor, no matter how well you do your job, you're all going to be recycled in the end. At least not right now. Doctor, I'm sorry. I know I'm just a burden for your quotas. That's not what I meant. Doctor, I have a request. What is it? You said my color perception wafer is inside the UF, right? Since the UF has already been removed, please help me reinstall my wafer where it belongs. You mean you still want to install the color perception wafer? But what about the UF? that won't solve the problem. Don't worry. It's just temporary. I'll come back for color. I'll come back for color erasure eventually. So you're saying you want to reinstall the color perception wafer for a while, look around the area, then come back to have it removed. Erase the memory colors and install the UF, right? You weren't planning to just run off after having installed, find a place to hide thinking you could actually escape punishment, right? I just wanted to see the world again. Just to look. What time is it now? Can I still catch the sunset? I won't go far. Felicity is too small. You know we can't get away. Yeah, install it. Even if it means you'll lose it right after seeing color, right? I could do that. But where would you even take it, Doctor? If you leave here, where would you go? I mean it. We're to walk out of this clinic right now. Where will you go? I don't know. Seems I have nowhere to go. Neither of us has any real chance of escaping, do we? We don't have a home. Her home was far, far away in the south. That place has long since been ceased to exist. All I have is her memory. Only place I can go is Felicity. Only here. So I can't possibly leave, Doctor. Please, just help me install the wafer. Alright. After all, it's your own choice. Great, thank you. Thank you, Doctor. Let's head to the treatment room. Plop this sucker in. Let's install the color perception wafer first. It's installed. But I still don't see any colors. That's because a reset hasn't been performed yet. Just go into the vision module and perform a reset, then you'll be fine. Into the vision module. Has it been so long that your own body doesn't recognize it? Gotta calibrate the colors manually. So many. Pepe? Hang in there, Pepe. I see it. Colors. It's been way too long. Alright, Pepe. Pee Pepe, Popeye. Pee P-P-I, P-I-P-I, P-I-P-I, Pie-Pie? I don't know. So beautiful. Yeah. Take a good look. I meant your eyes, Doctor. Mine? My eyes? What's so nice about them? But in the end, I'll forget those too, won't I? Alright, stop staring at my eyes. Then you want to catch the sunset? Oh, right, the sunset. Hey! Ran off in a flash. I should probably get some fresh air. Pepe? Where did it run off to? The colors of the sunset. You catch a glimpse of the silhouette by the railing in the overpass above. Pepe leans over the railing with both hands, staring blankly into the distance. It's not quite what I imagined. As it's getting dark, the view might be nice from somewhere a bit higher up. Really sorry. I thought, but it seems there's nothing I can do. No, Doctor, this isn't your fault. I suppose this was destined to happen. I was born a defect. The sun is going down. What's today's date? November 21st. What time is it? 5:03 in the afternoon. He stares blankly into the sunset. I think I can still make it in time. What time do you plan to come back? Pepe says nothing. Go on. Go find somewhere higher up. It remains silent, a faint smile creeping over the corners of its mouth, and then it beams. Tears run down the corners of its eyes as it turns into its mouth. See you later. It stumbles towards the sunset, leaving the alley. You watch it leave. Take a final drag of your cigarette and let out a long sigh. Rejection response, huh? What's going on? Hold it tight. Hold it tight. You feel a vibration coming from something in your hand. Click, 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 click. Hey, you fell asleep. Grab on. A sudden, strong pull nearly yanks the object out of your grasp. Look, it's flying. Something in the sky is making a fluttering sound like a snapping of a full sail in the wind. You look up. The sky is as blue as the endless sea. It sparkles almost too bright to keep your eyes open. A small silhouette dances in the sky, swaying left and right, like a free bird flying toward the horizon. Hey, why are you spacing out? It's time to let out the string. Let out the string. The wind blows it higher and further away. Whiz. A bird flutters, climbing on the wind, higher and higher. Where's it going? Your hand clenches involuntarily. It'll snap. You should loosen up. If you keep pulling it tight, it will snap. It's going to fly away. Let it fly. Isn't that what it's supposed to do? Let out the line. The wind blows it higher and further away. The bird climbs gently. It glides gracefully like a free floating cloud. It's so high. Not high enough. Let's make it go higher. How do I do that? Feel the wind. Feel the gentle breeze feels like a light tap on the back of your neck. Something surfaces from deep within your mind. Someone taught you how to play this game before. Let out the line when the wind is strong and reel it in when it's weak, right? You look up, carefully feeling the tension in your hands. The wind softens, swaying it from side to side like a playful child toying with a plaything. The wind softens, swaying it from side to side. The kite flutters in the air and climbs a bit higher. A little higher and you'll hear it soon. Hear what? You'll find out in a bit. The wind slowly picks up, like the ebb and flow of the tide. The wind blows it higher and further away. Hey! The girl shouts at the sky. Her voice is carried far, far away by the wind. Take it away! Hey, can you hear me? The bird flutters in the air. As the wind shifts, the string abruptly pulls out. Oh no, did you hear that? It's leaving. You prick up your ears to listen, but all you can hear is the thumping of your own heartbeat. Take it with you. Hey! You hear a frantic rush of wind swirling past your ears. The clamor of the wind makes you feel as though you can't breathe. The wind blows it higher and further away. Your string in your hand suddenly goes slack. The wind dies down, completely vanishing. The wind left. It couldn't catch up to the wind. Why? It flew so high. It fell back down after all. Floating lightly, the kite drifts towards a large tree. The empty amusement plaza looks listless. Is there the tree? Under the tree stands a little girl with a ponytail, clenching a thin string in her hand. The other end of the string leads into the canopy. A patch of light red droops from the treetop, swaying weakly. Come down. Rustle. Leaves drift down in a flurry. It's always like this. You notice a string tangled in the branches and reach out to grab it. No, that will get it completely tangled up there. The girl speaks with her head tilted up, not looking back. She leaps up, reaching for the tip of the branch. Rustle. The kite gently bounces and flutters down. The girl chases after it. The wind brushes past the treetops, rustling the leaves. The girl sits slumped on the bench, looking down and fiddling with the kite in her hand. Will it come back? It? Who? The wind. The wind? It always comes back, right? I hope so. It hasn't been here for a long time. It doesn't seem very happy. Who? The wind. What exactly is in the wind? The little girl turns her face to look at you intensely. That voice in the wind. Have you never heard it before? I want it to come play with me more often, so we'll be a little happier. The wind. The stuffy air begins to swirl gently, brushing past the hair of your arms. It tickles. Did you hear that? It's here. You're right. The wind is picking up. Come on. The little girl leaps to her feet. Wait a second. She's already taking off running, still holding onto the kite. The kite string unspoils rapidly. Quick! Let out some line. It's flying higher. Follow the feel of the wind. The spool spins furiously as the line is let out, coil by coil. How did the saying go again? Let the line out when the wind is strong, hold it in when the wind is weak. The spool spins furiously as the line is letting out. I guess hold steady. The kite string pulls it out as if it's about to snap. The kite falls to the ground. The girl picks it up and dusts it off. It almost flew. What a shame. Well, I clearly suck at flying kites. Facing the sea breeze, there's a small path leading away from the plaza. You walk along the path. Rustle, rustle. It sounds like something flapping. Back again? I knew it. Swing? Sit on the swing. You sit and lift your legs, swinging gently. The swing lets out a creaking sound. It pitches and hurts your bottom. This wasn't designed for someone your size. Okay. Sky is blue like the lake, so bright it's making you squint. A gust of muggy wind hits your face, carrying a stifling, salty smell and the cries of seagulls. The girl sits slumped. Will it come back? The wind. Come back. I'm assuming the wind's going to pick up again. We're going to go fly the kite. Yeah. Alright. So. Let out the line. So I'm guessing we need to let out. Let it out. The wind blows the kite higher and further away. Keep going. The wind seems to have died down a bit, and the kite gently hovers in midair. So reel it in. The kite flutters in the air and climbs a little higher. Listen. You listen closely. The wind gusts and lulls chaotically. It sounds like many voices, or perhaps it's all just noise. I don't think The string in your head suddenly jerks, and it abruptly goes slack. Like the tide, like breathing. Maintain altitude. The wind picks up again and the string in your hand pulls. So we need to let out the string. Wind blows the kite higher and further away. Wind! Girl shouts the sky and the wind carries her voice far away. Where did you go? I've been waiting for you here so long. Steady rise and fall begins to grow heavy and chaotic. You promised you wouldn't let me down. How are things over there? The wind dies down. Monotonous and steady, seemingly exhausted. The kite flutters in the air and climbs a little higher. So many people to save. That sounds so exhausting. It's alright. Get some good rest and go save them. The wind rallies, whistling and swirling, gust after gust, as if it's trying to say something. The wind blows the kite higher and further away. Right. If the world is sick, you just have to cure it. The wind repels like a whisper. Seemingly in thought, the string droops, long and slack. The kite flutters in the air and climbs a little higher. Everyone dies, you know. Remember, don't forget to say goodbye, just because it's hard to leave. The wind calms down. You help them see so many things, and that's great. A gust of warm wind blows by, carrying the warmth of the sun, followed by the salty sea breeze. It is reminiscing. The wind drifts lazily, the kite gently falls. The kite flutters in the air and climbs a little higher. What about sister? Did you give her the proper goodbye? The wind suddenly stops. I. The air gradually stirs, spiraling upwards, faster and faster, as if something in the sky is sucking it away. The wind blows the kite higher and further away. Where are you going? The tension in my hand became unnatural. Felt like her breathing had stopped. No, my letter hasn't been delivered yet. Letter? The letter I wrote to the wind. The girl points to the sky. Every time it comes back, it forgets everything. I need to write to it so it remembers who I am, remembers who it is. I'll help you. The wind grows stronger and the string pulls tighter. The wind blows the kite higher and further away. Hey, 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 where are you going? Take this with you. The wind makes no reply, just howls and spirals upwards. A straight string stretches vertically into the sky with a barely visible kite at one end. You are gripping it tightly on the other. Slow down, slow down. Hey, don't forget why you became who you are today. I'll hate you. I'll hate you for the rest of my life. Your hands are red from the string. The spool spins frantically, threatening to fall apart. Okay, so it's spool spins frantically. Right, so that means it's being carried up, right? If it's spinning frantically, so it's spooling out. So we need to let out more string, right? The spool lets out a loud thud and stops spinning. You've jerked forward a couple steps, nearly lifted off the ground. All the string has been let out. You know there is only one way to make it fly higher. Let it go. Goodbye, Ruth. You let go. The kite drifts away. So, back then, when you learned of her passing, how did it feel? How did you feel? I don't remember. If you really want to forget, you must remember it now. Otherwise, the beta blockers won't work. Afraid. Afraid. I'm afraid of the future, because I realize I'll spend the rest of my life living in regret. And did you regret it later on? I did. I let my younger self down. Because of her death? People die eventually. What matters is the farewell, not the departure. That's what she said. But I'm sorry. It's alright. I think it was that star map. The unfinished star map. She just held it in her hand and she didn't actually care about the stars at all. Actually, she just wanted to spend a little more time with me, right? Studying medicine for her, spending all my time in the lab for her. 10 years for her. I didn't even once. Why didn't you ever remind me? Why? This is what you want to forget, right? This is the part. It's ready for injection. Are you sure you want to do this? You might forget a lot of related things as well, including... Hey, drifting. Don't forget me. Keep moving forward, but don't forget me. When you come back, you have to tell me about what's beyond the sea. Take a deep breath and suddenly open your eyes. Above your head is a pure white sky, and below your feet is a lush green. The pure white above gently sways like a cradle. Unite the strings on the ankle. Thump. The pure white air extends to the end of your vision, and right in the middle is a long withered old tree, motionless. A pale red something is lying quietly under the tree. You approach to check it. You seem to have remembered something. Hey. The dull air seems to be moving. Sounds like someone is calling you from somewhere. Who? The pure white... Oh. A warm breeze is blowing from somewhere, making the back of your neck itch. A tightly closed operating room door. A salty sea breeze is blowing through the crack. Where did this come from? You approach the door and try to see clearly through the frosted glass. Who fixed this door? Why is it trying to keep me locked in? Hey! You think you hear something calling you from the other side of the door, a voice you forgot a long, long time ago. You know that once you pass through this door, you won't be able to come back. A rustling sound comes from the other side of the door. The sound that makes you feel safe. You've heard it many times before. You understand that indulging in false memories is dangerous, but what exactly are those things you shouldn't be seeing? Hey. Is it really just a dream? Ruth? Oh, sorry. That was Ruth just saying ... A question forms in your mind. Does it really not exist? Is she going to give an answer? You jump. The sound came from very close by, right above you. A black bird is perched above the door, its head tilted, staring motionless into the distance. Who are you? Does it really exist? Think carefully. You place your hand back on the doorknob. Does the sea exist? It exists? There is no sea in Felicity, but somewhere, another place, the sea could always exist. What exactly is out there? It's just a pool of water, isn't it? Why does it? I know it's dangerous, but this really isn't normal. This isn't the first time. Why does it keep calling out to me? You have no idea why you're discussing this with a crow. It's absurd. But you suddenly realize this bird, or this black creature, is not part of the dream. Who exactly are you? How did you get into my dream? Ruth. At this very moment, does the sea exist? What exactly is going on? Is this question really that important? The sea does not exist. All entities have this low-level validation code. When their prototype barrier is damaged, the master brain will know. That's why it goes looking for the sea. That's why it's always the sea. You let go of the doorknob and take a good look at the rusty door. Is this a trap? You can no longer speak. A blinding light surges through your mind. The crow takes flight, circling in the air. Its voice drifts near and far. Just blink. This is a validation gate 03 truly looks like. I could always show her what Untitled Gray Box 0 truly looks like, but she wouldn't like it. Ruth, now tell me, does the sea exist? Am I going to be recycled? That depends on her answer. Sea. Place your hand on the cold doorknob. That voice appears in your mind again. Does the sea really exist? I mean, what do I say? I don't know. You know what? I'm bearing down. It exists. I still want to believe. If these memories are real, if humans truly existed somewhere, then the sea. Congratulations. She's very sick, just like a real human. The thing humans are best at is dying for things they've never seen. A pity. She'll be discovered before that. But it seems she's already prepared for death. This is called courage, right? My rationality won't allow me to believe the ocean doesn't exist. Then she will fail the validation. But actually, all three of these answers were wrong. What? The reason is right in front of her. Something has seized your mind, wildly and blankly crashing it about. The prototype, a chaotic system, the most inelegant program in the world. It is divergent, organic, capable of combining into countless sentences. But there's one kind of sentence lurking in its own shadow that it can never produce. 0 and 1. As an underlying validation code, this question only accepts one type of parameter, a balloon value. When she starts thinking like a prototype, a question cannot be answered will find her. A question that cannot be answered will find her, and she will completely lose her qualification as an entity. The air seems to be getting thin. So humans don't just hold the patent on imagination. Thinking and imagining. What is the difference between them? Humanity's greatest patent is losing control. And losing control for an entity means death. Losing control? What exactly went wrong? How did I catch it? Why isn't it in my database? She'll figure out the answer eventually. Until then, they won't find her, if she doesn't want them to. Who exactly are they? She has time for one last question before then. So, does the sea really exist? Would she die for it, for the sea? I think, as long as she is willing, it exists. That doesn't sound very convincing. I have given my answer. There's not much time left. We will meet again. The crow flaps its wings and flies up into the sky far, far away. Waking up from the process will be somewhat uncomfortable. Be prepared. Hey. Fine. 0 or 1, right? Type answer. Yes. Submit. Oh. I think I broke it. Injection sedation command. It's awake. Good. Uploading verification report. What's this? I think we have to report it, right? Alright, there we go. All of our broken parts. Oh, moly, what a demo. That was a long demo. That was good, though. Like, lots of mystery. You know, it was story rich. Lots of talking, because it's all voice acted, so I had to voice act it all myself. But yeah, like, it's kind of sad in a way, like it, you know, because the girl that can't see color but really wants to, like, and it makes me think, like, were these robots implanted with human memories and emotions, like prior human lives, or were they once human and somehow turned into these mindless robots, right? And they're slowly getting back the or at least some of them, are slowly getting back the memories of their past lives, right? Or maybe a life they used to live. I don't know. We have to play the full game to find out for sure, but very interesting concept. Yeah, really good. Very, very interesting stuff that happened along the way. I mean, I hope you liked it. If you if you watched this is a very long video, and maybe cut it into segments, right? You watched a little bit here, a little bit there. Hopefully you watched it all, or you can go down the description box down below if you want to play this game for yourself. There will be a link. Check it out for yourself, but I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for sticking with me. Hit subscribe, hit like, all that good stuff, and see you in the next game.